What's up, everybody? It's the YadaCoin show. Happy New Year! Our first live stream for 2026. Happy that everybody made it. You guys made it through 2025. Give yourself a pat on the back. Let's do one announcement real quick on X. Oh, this post is kind of blowing up. How investors de-anonymize that $35 million crypto heist. Huh. Nice. 12 reposts, 12 reposts, 5 likes, 1 bookmark. Good to know. All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what's going on in the latest crypto news for 2026. Hopefully, I mean, I feel like I'm the only news channel in the world that hopes there's no news. Because if there's a news channel, or if there's something newsworthy, then, you know, that means that people lost money. So, and that's never good. Let's see here. All right. So, how's it going, Cyberhouse Lord? All right. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. I think it is. I think it's still a thing. Okay. So, what do we have in the headlines today? Ilya Liechtenstein, Bitcoin hacker behind massive crypto theft, credits Trump for early prison release. I feel like that's a negative connotation kind of headline, but let's look. We'll call him IL. Who hacked... Okay, so Ilya, who hacked crypto exchange Bitfinex and stole nearly 120,000 Bitcoin, said he has been freed from prison early. He said he was being released thanks to the First Step Act, the bipartisan prison reform law signed by President Donald Trump. His wife Heather Morgan, who also pleaded guilty as part of the Bitcoin laundering scheme, celebrated her husband's apparent release. I thought this was to release, you know, well, okay, anyway. It's probably fine. Anyway, the Russian U.S. national who hacked crypto exchange Bitfinex and stole nearly 120,000 Bitcoins said he has been freed from prison early thanks to bipartisan prison reform law signed by President Donald Trump. Ilya Lichtenstein, 38, has been sentenced in November 2024 to 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to a money laundering conspiracy charge and admitting to the hack of crypto assets now valued in the billions of dollars. But late Thursday night, a post on Lichtenstein's official X account declared, "Thanks to President Trump's First Step Act, I have been released from prison early. I remain committed to making a positive impact in cybersecurity as soon as I can. To supporters, thank you for everything. To the haters, I look forward to proving you wrong." Okay. A Trump administration official told CNBC on Friday morning that Lichtenstein has served significant time on his sentence and is currently on home confinement, consistent with statute and Bureau of Prisons policies. Attorneys for Lichtenstein. Do they have to put his name in here so many times? Can we use a pronoun at all? Is that like illegal? Damn. I've never seen a person's last name come up so many damn times in a freaking article. I'd be a terrible news anchor. Fuck this. I quit. I don't want to say his name one more time. So sick of it. Anyway, his wife, Heather Morgan, yeah, she's happy about it. Cool. Good job. Don't take people's fucking Bitcoin then, asshole. Alright, I'm done. Sorry. That story is annoying. Okay. What did you think was going to happen? You stole all those Bitcoins and then what? You're lucky that they didn't do you like Ross Ulbricht or whatever, Ulrich. You know? 5 years? That's light. Anyway. That would be an interesting thing to look up. Oh, this is interesting. Crypto thieves move offline to terrorize investors at home. Small-time crypto investors. What did you miss? I don't think you missed much. I just had a slight crash out. But I'm over it now. Yeah, no worries. Just a tiny crash out. Nothing insane. This post is going kind of viral a little. 13 reposts is viral. Just to let you know. All right, investors are facing violent attacks. Small-time crypto investors are facing violent attacks. Rising prices and the irreversible nature of crypto transactions have led to a surge of brutal home invasions and kidnappings. The old lick. I can't wait to understand why that belongs at the top of this article. The pecking at the sliding glass door awoke Julia Good. Do we have to go into an imaginative tale? I know you guys are saying, just read the fucking news, okay? You can see it, you read it. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, the pecking at the sliding glass door awoke Julia Goodwin shortly before midnight. She and her husband, Glenn, retirees in their 60s, first thought the noise might be coming from a bird who'd fallen from the palms outside their stucco one-bedroom home in Delray Beach, Florida. Maybe one like their pet parrot, Kiwi, who was dozing in. These are just... Do I need to know all these details? We're introducing fucking birds and shit into this scene. This is the kind of storytelling that I cannot handle sometimes. It's like you're creating these characters in the scene and I'm having to track all of them. And none of them, I know that none of them are necessary. Because, I mean, I know the story's about a crypto hack. So there's no way that a bird is going to come into this in any meaningful way. Like, does the bird, like, peck the fucking hardware wallet open? And the hacker couldn't, like, get in, but the bird, like, hacked the wallet for him? Now, that would be interesting. Then I could see how the bird comes into it. You know, Kiwi, the parrot, comes in and, you know, stabs his beak through the intruder's eye or something. You know, something that makes Kiwi relevant to this story. But we know Kiwi's going to drop off. So let's see how that happens. Who was dozing in her nearby cage. It was strange enough to get them up. Both still half asleep. Julia unclothed. This is inappropriate. Julia unclothed. Why do we need to know if Julia has clothes on? I feel uncomfortable reading this to this audience. Like, do I have to, like, read ahead a little bit just to make sure this is even okay to read? Without getting in trouble? Yeah, Yada After Dark vibes. Julia was unclothed, except for a very, very skimpy negligee, which she donned only for this one special occasion, because Julia and her significant other had just finished off a very romantic rendezvous. Like, how much of this, how many, and this isn't even that long of an article. They just blew through like 2 paragraphs talking about a damn bird and this woman who's not wearing clothes. Like, 50 Shades of Yada. Exactly. Why the fuck do we need to know this stuff? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm hoping. I hope the bird stole the seed phrase. Seed phrase. Bird seed phrase. They flew in the room and snatched the paper and flew off. Yeah, they use those carrier pigeons. That's the new attack vector, is carrier pigeon. We're gonna need to come up with something to protect against messenger birds. It's not crazy. I'll send you my crow. You know, crows are hella smart. They'd probably figure out how to spend it to get, you know, whatever. More roadkill or more seeds or nuts, whatever the hell they eat. All right, looks like this paragraph has a little bit more meat on it. You have a few birds that bring you stuff, like little rocks and random things they find. Really? Is this bird in the room with us right now? Cyberhouse Lord. All right. That's cool though. Respect. I've heard of a falconer. I don't know what you call someone who deals with crows. All right, pressing a hand. Okay. They are loyal birds. Crowlex. Oh yeah, I got a friend. He's a Crowlex. All right. This paragraph appears to have some more meat on it. Then that noise again, against the panes, loud and hollow like joints cracking. Did they hire a fucking novelist as their journalist? And this is like his first couple articles, and you know, he's just still kind of understanding how to write news stories. But he's instead trying to write a damn horror novel centered around this crypto theft headline. Alright, I'm going to try to get through this. Alright, so the noise against the panes, loud and hollow like joints cracking. So ridiculous. And in an instant, the glass shattered into triangles. This is... Alright. And fell to the tile floor. 3 hooded shadows pushed in. Julia screamed and ran back into the bathroom as Glenn scuffled with one of the intruders, crashing into the dining table and chairs and some ornamental macaw figures. Again, unnecessary details. I'm not laughing at these people. This is tragic and horrible. No one would ever want to go through this nightmare. But the way they're telling this story... It reminds me of when I was watching, I think, The Conjuring. And the room was like, there's all this wind and all the, you know, the blinds were flying everywhere. This might not have been The Conjuring, but it was some movie where all the, you know, just like this maelstrom, you know, tornado happening inside the room. And hello, Crowlexer. Crowlexer. Okay, anyway, and then a set of golf clubs falls over, and in my mind, I'm thinking the main character is like, my golf clubs! Like, with everything else going on, he's like, oh, my golf clubs! That's what this reminds me of. Like, something totally below, like, the lowest importance of everything else. He's like, oh my god. How's it going tonight? It's going terrific. We're going to kill you if you don't give it to us. One of the masked men. What's your password? This feels made up, but I guess it's true. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I know. I'm tired of this article already. In the chaos, it's taken me like 20 minutes to get through this. In the chaos, Julie thought of Jesus and the lone cross on the wall and how much pain Glenn must be in, especially given his advanced stage of Parkinson's disease. Okay, yeah, this sucks. So, but her overriding sensation was disbelief. How could this be happening a second time? Oh, wow. Okay, so Julia had originally become a believer in decentralized finance, or DeFi, from YouTube. She loved learning about crypto technology and its promise of transactional transparency. After selling some rental properties she managed, She invested in crypto and saw her net worth leap sharply into more than $3 million in months. A windfall she attributed to good luck and prudent trading. Then came a targeted attack involving 19 mysterious transfers that cost her 90% of her life savings over the course of 4 minutes. That 2021 attack gutted the quality of care the couple could afford for Glenn as his health deteriorated and undermined Julia's hopes for their sunset years. She sought relief from the crypto exchange that held her assets, and then through court to no avail. Now, guns in her throat and temple during this second assault, Julia wanted to shriek at her captors for trying to steal the few coins she had left in a separate crypto account on a different exchange. So, this immediately makes me think of why KYC is not a good idea. Okay? We get that money laundering is a problem, but KYC, when all the balances for all holders are public, is dangerous. Especially when none of these centralized platforms can keep your data safe. So let's put the pieces together just in case they're listening. You get hacked all the time. You lose our data. It becomes public. That becomes a new lead list for robbers. These are people who are honest and KYC'd. Now they can connect the address to the wallet so they can figure out which